advice that you can give us, how we can make this better. It found that at the middle school level especially, there is a need to increase support at the homework club. Due to low staffing and high success of the homework club, we realized that we indeed need to find other learning services and tutoring services for the students who are in the homework club. It's a wonderful opportunity to give them that service. We know that there are various needs of students that come to homework club, and they can be addressed there, such as EAL students, following directions, students with math and science needs, reading comprehension activities, reading assignments, writing assignments, and learning to self-manage and be able to maintain and grow good study habits. So that's why we have decided that we need a program, and so together we came up with the idea that we could find high school students who are appropriate, train them, give them community service credit, and put a program together that would not only help the high school students meet their needs, but also the middle school as well.
Okay, the mission of this peer tutoring in relation to community service is, as the national research shows, that students involved in peer tutoring show the higher academic achievement and improve relationship with peers and improve personal and social development, as well as increase motivations. So again, the mission is trying to create a learning community in which students helping students will be powerful, and at the end, the school benefit, the teachers benefit, and the students benefit.
Okay, so research with peer tutoring. We've looked into the research, and as Weedy said, it benefits both the school, the tutees, and the tutors. For one, it can build team building spirit and support relationships amongst the peer tutors and tutees. The tutees coming out will have a greater physiological well-being and social competence and confidence as well. It will improve or increase their communication skills and self-esteem, having worked with a mentor that's just a little bit older than themselves. They improve their achievement and productivity in terms of enhanced learning outcomes. So those are the, yep.
The only thing that can we put it on pause?
Yeah.
Well,
actually, I mean, I'm not going to put it on pause so that we can have these notes.
Oh, well, okay, thank you. Physiological well-being. I don't know, that just raised an eyebrow on myself, okay. because well, we have to kind of substantiate that. Physical well-being because they feel better about themselves or feel better. Maybe we need to put in there. Okay, well,
we do have self-esteem.
Well, then I'm not so sure that physical well-being, it's not really getting them in shape. I don't know how we can substantiate it.
Okay. Psychological.
Oh, is that psychological? Oh, you said physiological.
Sorry,
okay, no problem. Now, psychological well-being, in terms of the positive feelings that we get when we help each other. Okay, all right.
Okay, I can.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
Mispronounced.
No, my bad. Okay, no problem. Okay, now I understand. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
I was wondering where the heck. Okay, physiological.
Sorry.
Okay.
Continuing. So, yeah. All right.
Who are the peer tutors? As we all know, there's so many talented and gifted students, especially in the high school, with their National Honor Society, for example, for one. And then there's emerging leadership opportunities through, for example, Operation Smiles. Mm-hmm. So, who are the tutors? Basically, I'm thinking about those students who are gifted, as already identified through National Honor Society, for example, and possibly also IB or AP students.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You need to just put a list together.
Okay.
Of the 4 things.
Yes.
And then just go through them.
Okay.
Because you're going back and you can't rely on that. Yeah. So you're repeating. So I would just say that we are hopeful that the bank of students that we can choose from are from the following areas.
Right.
Not limited, but from the following areas, but not limited to the MUN, blah, 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 blah. So a little bit more succinct.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I mean.
Perfect.
Okay, so just if you have a bullet proof of the
Yeah.
bullet points of the four
Yeah.
people who are the tutors,
Yes.
and then just go through it. It should only be about a minute and a half.
Right.
Okay. Next.
For our peer tutors, we hope that they will grow academically in the areas that they are tutoring. We also that by tutoring, they will increase their self-esteem and be more confident in the classes that they are either taking or that they are tutoring. Also, we hope that in teaching study skills to their tutees, that they will also increase their study habits and study skills, improve on them, and then also, being a mentor to a younger student, we hope that this gives them a sense of pride and responsibility.
One second, Lindsay.
Okay.
Let's take the word hope out of it.
Okay.
Okay? This will.
This will give them a
this will
sense of pride and responsibility. And
Because this is research-based.
Yeah.
So we don't need to hope.
okay. And empathy towards others as they are learning to work with their peers.
Perfect. Okay. I hope you don't mind me making suggestions.
No, that's okay.
And
That's
make
what
them
this
for me
is
too.
for,
Make
yeah.
them for me as well, please.
Yeah.
So this one is for you.
Okay.
Brian.
So what are our next steps? Well, we've come together, created an action plan, and the first thing we would need to do is advertise a peer tutoring program to get students involved and to create as much interest as possible. And we could do that through a daily bulletin, posters, counselors. What is Savai?
Savai
Savai.
is our it's Balaji's program. That's what they've named it.
Okay, Savai and January Jamboree. And January Jamboree.
Yeah. So Savai is like the community service program that Balaji is organizing it, and that's what they've named it
Thank
for
you.
now.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's going to change names. I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
No, I haven't heard.
Well, let's go
Okay.
with that. That's a great.
Okay.
That's a great addition. That's excellent because I would have had no idea what that was called. Okay, so yeah, okay. So the next step would be to establish an application process, which would include an interview and a reflection and learning about the candidates, because it's most important that we vet out the best candidates to make sure we have a successful program. The next step would be to develop a peer tutoring training course, which we have already done, and we'd like to share that with you today. The curriculum includes resources and materials, and we would assign the peer tutors a teacher or supervisor, and we would have a 2-hour curriculum that went over these various points. Fourth, we'd like to implement an evaluation and utilizing a reflection process to further make sure that we found the right peer tutors to support our middle school students. And the next step would be to establish a process with you, Balaji and Savai, to create a comprehensive program that rewards students for their contributions in the form of community service points.
So as far as the training process and training our peer tutors, so as Brian said, they'll partake in a 2-hour training course. The curriculum for this is already set, and we have packets for you made available to you about that curriculum. They will also complete weekly journals once they have completed the curriculum course. As they're peer tutoring, they'll reflect on the process of peer tutoring, how they can improve, and what other strategies they can suggest. And they will self-evaluate their own instruction and also receive feedback from the instructors themselves. And then also, as Brian mentioned, we hope that they will earn some community service credit in reward for their work.
Did I step on your lines too
No.
much? Okay, all right.
That's
So we'll just
fine.
reinforce it. Okay.
Yeah. So for the training session, or the training program, session 1, the first hour, would just be instructional strategies. So we would be teaching them levels of prompting and discussing the types of support that they can provide their tutees. And also how they can determine what help is needed. They will also be reflecting and, what's the word I'm looking for? They will also be strategizing on how to ask poignant questions and organizing and prioritizing tasks for those students who need help with those methods.
Excellent. Well done.
The second session will be discussing interpersonal relationships. So that would go over understanding and expressing respect to their to the students they are working with. Also, we'll be talking about appropriate communication skills for teaching and some strategies for working with maybe some frustrations they may encounter while working with English language learners or students struggling in particular areas. So next would be your community service bit.
So, peer tutoring serves as a catalyst to nurture the spirit of learning community, in which students helping other students is the most powerful approach. By helping others, one would actually be learning deeper and mastering the skills with greater fluency. And peer tutoring is an evidence-based, student-led instructional strategy used to support improved academic achievement and social-emotional outcomes. So this will fit nicely with the community service.
Okay, both of you guys, I have a suggestion.
Yep.
Well done, perfect. Maybe we just need, both of you guys could tie in the mission statement.
Yeah.
The community service works in perfectly with our mission statement of reaching out to the community.
Right.
Not only the outside community, but within.
Right.
Could you write that down?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, in addition to that, in terms of linking the mission of this and with the mission of the schools, the compassion part.
Yeah, the compassion, and it follows the C's, but then it's also supporting the community within the school.
Yeah.
And anyway, you can just, when you were talking about what it does, I would just tie in the mission and ties into our mission. I think if we get those two buzzwords, that will help us.
I think I could better sum up before going off into community service. I can give some sort of.
But that's great, and your itemization of the instructional is perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, we're ready.
Great.
Okay. All right, guys. I have to go. Nice. Good work. Great work. Let's just on our own tie up what we're going to say. So go over it tonight.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow we're doing it, right?
I'll send you this link.
Yeah. Okay.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And also, let's see.
And nobody be
hopefully this
late.
made the video recording.
Please don't be late for our presentation. Let's get there at
8 o'clock?
7:45.
Okay.
Okay? Because nothing destroys a presentation more than somebody being late. All right. Okay, great. I'm very excited. Great work, guys. Excellent. All right.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Yay. Wonderful work, Lindsay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. See y'all. Hello.